Attracting abundance now. Now is the time to start attracting abundance into your life. This is a skill that we all have, and it's just a matter of honing it like any other. It all starts with a positive mindset and the development of good habits. After that, you'll be able to effortlessly attract more wealth, abundance, and happiness than you can handle. Here's how you can get started right now. Make the world a better place. 1. There is no better image of abundance than the sun, in my opinion. When was the last time you were concerned that there might be insufficient light for everyone? No, it is a limitless source of wealth. Have you ever feared that the sun would disappear one day? Almost certainly not, it is true abundance. Sure, that could happen billions of years from now. But, in terms of human comprehension, that won't happen for several millennia. Consider the light that exists within you. You have so much goodness, talent, and value to contribute to the world. There's no limit to the impact you can have on other people's life when you shine that light on them. And when you give an abundance of this infinite resource, you'll discover that it will come back to you in unexpected ways. 2. Unlearn your fear of scarcity. The majority of us are concerned that the worst will occur. We're always stocking up, battening down the hatches, and bracing ourselves for threats we haven't yet encountered, attracting bad energy. We are, in many respects, prisoners of our own fears. It's primarily due to the fact that everyone has had their fair share of bad luck. It could make someone cynical, change their outlook on life, make them defensive, and even lead to the development of bad beliefs. Worse, it makes it impossible to attract abundance since it restricts their minds to the endless possibilities and opportunities that life has to offer. As a result, people frequently have the following thoughts in their heads. How can there be any good in the world when the world has been so cruel to me? The concept of having it all is a fabrication. You have to make do with whatever life throws at you. However, you can have your cake and eat it as well. If you raise your frequency and connect with the universe's energy, you'll discover that it can provide you with anything you desire. You don't have to pick and choose when you accept the reality that life is as abundant as you want it to be. Because it's all yours to take. You have the ability to attract abundance. 3. Cleanse your life, cleanse your environment. In this world, people frequently hold on to things for far longer than they should. It's possible that you have junk in your attic or basement. It can also be recollections of past occurrences, as well as thoughts, experiences, and memories of future events. All of these could have previously served a purpose. However, as you grow older, you are no longer the same person you were. They really become impediments to abundance. Your goals and priorities have shifted, and you now have different requirements. Holding on to those things could be slowing you down since you're more concentrated and have a better sense of direction. Don't let that toxic energy drag you back into old habits and thought patterns. It'll get in the way of attracting prosperity in your life and your pursuit of it. I'm not suggesting, however, that you discard happy memories or experiences. Simply get rid of the ones that no longer serve you, and then go on. Getting rid of physical clutter is also beneficial from a psychological perspective. Investigate the minimalism movement to see how you can cut the fat wherever you can. Authors and filmmakers Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus, collectively known as the Minimalists, discuss this topic. They don't limit de-cluttering to simply getting rid of things. It goes further than that, as evidenced by what they had to say about it. Minimalists don't stress the need of having less. More time, more passion, more creativity, more experiences, more contribution, more contentment, and more freedom are all priorities for us. Clearing the clutter from life's path aids in the creation of that space. Discover how to use destiny tuning to create the life you desire. 4. Rewrite your narrative. Everybody has a story going on in their heads, and it's usually toxic. They frequently have a story about themselves that is full of hurtful and disempowering terms. People don't even realize they're doing it half of the time. They are producing a vibrational match that is not conducive to the desire of wealth. People cling on to experiences and occurrences for years and years, as we discussed in the previous point. This generates a skewed truth about who they are, which they keep repeating in their heads. Here are a few examples of what I'm talking about. That high school kid was correct. You'll always be the clumsy loser who can't seem to get his act together. That's why you're in the situation you're in right now. Are you aware of why your girlfriend dumped you? It's because you're a jerk who doesn't give a damn about anyone but yourself. It's no surprise you're now alone. Your father always believed you lacked the courage to pursue a real job. He's continually bailing you out because he knows you're not strong enough to stand on your own 2 feet. These tales and beliefs should no longer have a say in your life. They'll have less power over you if you feed them less. Remember that admitting your negative baggage is an important part of letting it go. You can start rewriting that story once you've come to grips with it in your thoughts. That way, you'll be able to make room in your head for abundance to flourish. Number 5, remind yourself of your situation. It's important to have a positive mindset, but it's also important to take action. You can think the most inspiring notions in your head, but acting on them is the other side of the coin. There must be an energetic exchange as well as an abundance mindset. More significantly, taking action will aid in the expansion of those notions of affluence. As a result, when you begin to carry out that vision based on your abundant thoughts, a positive feedback loop is created that feeds on itself. This is why it's critical to follow up on every bountiful thought with action. This will confirm the belief that spawned it in the first place. You can fuel this cycle till it generates a ripple effect in your life once you've started it. Even the tiniest actions add up and increase tremendously. Don't overlook the small things you can do on a daily basis to boost your prosperity attitude and attract wealth. Savor the brief times when you can bask in life's bounty, then put that joyful energy to good use. Even if you're considering resigning, do your job with passion and dedication. Engage in brief but meaningful talks with strangers, such as the barista at your favorite coffee shop or a coworker with whom you haven't been very friendly. In the grand scheme of things, your good deeds bring a certain kind of energy to the globe. And that energy will return to you, allowing you to continue doing the same thing on a larger scale. This has the potential to put your abundance on autopilot. Rinse, lather, and repeat. The biggest difficulty in entering into this good cycle, in my opinion, is first breaking free from a damaging one. That's something I've fought with for the majority of my life. I understand what it's like to become engulfed in a whirlwind of negative thoughts and dangerous behaviors. The thought of abundance was the furthest thing from my thoughts. The irony was that I was supposed to be this accomplished individual with a great career and relationship. At least, that's what everyone saw when they glanced at me. They assumed I led a prosperous life. What I felt within told a different story. I was stuck in the life I had created, and I was exhausted from having to keep up appearances. It all changed, though, when I shifted my perspective on the law of attraction. I'd attempted it previously but wasn't able to materialize the kind of wealth I desired. I was becoming dissatisfied with the lack of results. Until I made a little but significant change that made all the difference. Please like, share and subscribe if you found this useful.